We are here with four-time Pro Bowler and Super Bowl champion Joey Porter Sr. It's senior now because the young man doing some things on his own now. Joey Porter Sr. How proud are you of your son?
Man, super excited, man. You know, just to watch him accomplish the stuff that he's been doing, chasing the dream. The kid been at it for a long time, so watching him develop into the man that he is and having the success that he having and making it back to Pittsburgh is just awesome.
Fantastic. So you're here to do a little bit of talking about health and wellness, and I know particularly for football players, concentrating on your health and your wellness after you played is very important because of what you guys put your bodies through. Talk a little bit about how you got into that and what do you do personally to make sure that you're still in great health.
Okay, so start for me as a player, I used a lot of GNC products.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I was big on the multivitamins, the pre-workout, creatine, and weight gainer. Those are only four things that I only wanted to take. And now that I'm not playing, but my sons are still active and love to lift, I still give them some of the same things because the way it is now, you don't never want to be in a situation to where you're getting the stuff that you're putting in your body. I ain't never took nothing from GNC that I had to worry about not being legal. Right? It's creatine.
Yeah.
It's pre-workout. Weight gainer.
Yeah.
Like, what else are you trying to put in your body?
Yeah.
I don't need to go to the janky shop to find out something weird. I'm trying to
right.
crack the code of doing something extra. Man, I just want a little creatine. I want the basics because I'm going to do the work myself.
Right.
I don't need nothing extra. I'm going to do the work myself. And with this little creatine is just going to allow me to live longer, so I'm going to get stronger. You know what I mean? So with that now, me not playing, I like to take some of the same supplements, but what works for me now. Like, I don't lift like I have a game.
Right.
Man, I'm retired. I'm at home. Like, my biggest challenge is looking at them stairs every time I got to go. Dang it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got new little challenges but lifting and that, I just do it now, do enough for my wellness check. So me and GNC always been a partner with the Steelers. Now they partner with me.
So I got to ask you a question, and it's a personal question, okay, from me. You know, I'm a little heavy right now, but I also cut a little bit and I get down a little bit. And whether or not I'm thinner or whether or not I'm heavier, Joey, I can't get rid of my titties. Can GNC help me get rid of my titties?
Yes, I'm gonna tell you.
Is there anything that I could take? What if I was coming to Joey Porter? See,
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Tell me right now how you get rid of them.
50 push-ups a day keep the orangutans away. If you don't do no push-ups, your nipples will get to start pointing that way and that way. You don't want the orangutans because you ain't have to have the orangutans.
I feel you, yeah.
50 push-ups. I don't give a damn if you break them up throughout the day.
Okay.
5 sets of 10 throughout the day. But if you do 50 push-ups a day, that'll keep the orangutans away.
That'll keep them away.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything I need to take from GNC that'll also help me?
So the pre-workout is going to get you fired up to get them 50 push-ups out the way.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need no weight gainer because you already got that.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't tripping on that part.
I appreciate you, Joe.
So us like really is supplements that we're taking right now, like the multivitamins, stuff to get you feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Like feeling good to the workout. Man, we ain't about to go on there and load up all the 300, all the 45s and get to working out. Nah, man, but I take enough of this stuff to get me fired up after I take my pre-workout, my multivitamins. I can go knock out my little 35, 40-minute. It's going to be a James Fonda workout. Like, I'm not about to go in there and making the weight. Clack, clack, clack. It's not that.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel good. My pre-workout, after I do my 30-minute on the elliptical, I'm going to be sweating already. So now I'm about to go over here and, like I told you, add my little full workout in because, like, I ain't walking around like Harrison. Nah.
I was about to ask you. He will do.
He's still lifting like that.
He act like he's on his neck.
He think he got a game tomorrow. I ain't got no game tomorrow. Like, the workout I do, I ain't trying to mess up my golf swing.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you about something else. So, your son is competing at the highest level right now. He's competed at the highest level for a while. We're talking about Joey Jr. From Penn State to the Steelers. We're seeing a lot of sons of professional athletes all over the place, NBA, the NFL, Major League Baseball. I look up and I'm like, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., oh my God, you know what I mean? You see a lot of guys. And a lot of people talk about Bronny James being in the being in the NBA, playing alongside his dad. What do you think about the relationship between Bronny and LeBron and having a father and a son play together in the NBA? A little bit different than you and your boy. What do you think about it?
Awesome, because we would, first of all, think about how good LeBron is to still be able to play with his son. Like, they look at LeBron like, oh, man, I think that dude got another 5 years left. Like, he not running like this is his last year.
Right.
Like the way he runs and take care of his body, like, I don't know that many guys that's his age still jumping like that.
Had a triple-double a couple of nights ago.
Like, let's put it in the context. Like, you would start to think, like, all right, this is where he tail off. Like, I remember when we was watching Vince Carter, like, okay, when is Vince Hops going to leave, right? Okay, we're like, okay, he ain't going crazy no more, but he's still a poke on you, but he ain't going crazy no more. LeBron keeps getting, like, his body in shape, because that's the only thing that's going to stop him from playing is his body.
Right.
And, man, he when he be doing the interviews, I'm like, how many years he got left?
Yeah.
Like, literally.
As a father who has a son that's playing at that level, when you see the criticism that Bronny gets sometimes, or that Bronny get sometimes, what do you think?
He gonna get that because he's doing something nobody can do, and they're jealous a little bit. Like, let's be honest, the league's been controlling the way they want to do it for the longest, but it's only so many people that are put in situations to have some say-so. Man, he got some say-so. You think if Michael Jordan's son wasn't good enough to have some say-so, he wouldn't have slid him in there?
Yeah.
His son wasn't good enough to get slid in there.
Right.
Bronny, obviously, he's done enough to where they want LeBron, and he's told them, like, my dream is to play with my son. It ain't no secret.
Yeah.
He been telling people that when he was in junior high, man, I want to play long enough to play with my son.
Yeah.
Now he's actually played long enough to play with his son. See, I don't think I could have played football long enough to play with my son. My neck ain't gonna take all that.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? But he's actually did something that nobody thought was gonna happen. And I'm not here to criticize Bronny, because I still have the age different in my head how old he is. Man, he in the NBA.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They sent him to the G League. He was giving him some 30s. He's always going to be judged because how it happened, and it's LeBron, and everybody else going to go all the way to well, I thought so-and-so was better. I thought, man, he here.
Word. So let's get to the game. Chiefs, Eagles. Who you got? How's it going to happen? What's going to go down?
Well, I can't tell you how it's going to go down. I think the rematch is going to be serious because, like, Philly is better than what I think people are thinking. Like, Philly, we got beat by both of them. But Philly handled us in a way I didn't like being handled, if I'm being honest. They had some 10-minute drives. I mean, they did some stuff that, from a football standpoint, like, dang, man, they took control of the rock. You know what I mean? I think they have a real good O-line. I think they have a good D-line. I think Kansas City has a good D-line.
Great D-line.
And I think that Mahomes is the difference maker, obviously. Like, he's going to keep the ball more on these third down and twos and ones. Like, all during the season, he could just get the first down.
Yeah.
He's not having silly turnovers when the game gets on the line. Just look at the playoffs and watch regular season Mahomes and playoff Mahomes. Playoff Mahomes always keeps the ball on those
surgical,
third ones.
perfection, methodical.
I'm not giving you the ball back.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give you a silly turnover. I'll run it.
Right.
I could have did this all year, but I just wasn't. Because I'm really athletic. Pat, man, he just changes the game.
Do you buy into the conspiracy theory that the refs are in the back for the Kansas City Chiefs? What do you think when you see people say that? You was on the field.
I look at it like it's funny that they say that, right? So what the hell was they doing with Tom Brady for all those years, right? Like let's be honest. Like, I watched Tom Brady get literally the first person I ever seen get slapped on the helmet. I done hit my teammates for making a better play harder than the hell of that when I slapped him on his helmet for getting a sack.
Yeah.
And you did that to Tom Brady was the first time I seen 15 yards. So it was like, what? So now that it's not Tom Brady, like, mind you, when they bring up cheat, it ain't gonna never get as bad as what Tom Brady in New England had, right? That shit was so bad, they had to burn the footage.
You talking about Spygate now?
What we talking about now?
Yeah.
Like what, man? If you go compare it. They created shit when they was on. We've never heard of the tuck rule in all of our existence of football, ever. Imagine this: your whole life you've never heard of it. Then they gonna say, "Man, have you heard of this new rule?" What? We gonna call this shit the tuck rule. What you mean? Well, he was gonna throw it, but he tucked it back in.
Yeah.
Tell him that. Are you kidding me? So we gonna call this little shit that happened cheating?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. It's just a new person who they rooting for,
Right.
and that's getting the calls.
Right.
But when it was Tom,
nobody was tripping
at all. Now it ain't Tom. When it was Tom and Giselle, it was great. Mm-hmm. Now it's Patton and Kelsey White.
Kelsey, yeah.
I mean,
Taylor Swift, yeah.
Like, that's who they showing. Like, now y'all mad at that?
Yeah.
But it was good when it was, at the Gillette Stadium, when it was Tom and Giselle, that was cool. Mm-hmm. Slap him on him at 15. Breathe on him wrong 15. All that was cool. Now it's Mahomes getting that same, it's a problem. See, I only got a problem because Ben was too tough, so he wasn't going to get those calls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He known for throwing people all off of you, so he wasn't going to get none of these calls anyway. Yeah. So it ain't affecting us, but, like, I'm not, nah.
Last question. You brought up Taylor Swift, and thank you for joining us. She's going to obviously be at the Super Bowl. We're going to see her. What's your favorite Taylor Swift joint, man? What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
You know what? It's funny because I'm not about to get in trouble. I don't know, but it's some songs that I didn't know she sung. And,
that's how it happens.
And then I was just sitting in the car bumping, and this shit came on, and I knew the words. And then my wife was like, "I thought you don't know no Taylor Swift song."
Yeah.
I was like, "Who is this?" That's Taylor Swift. I was like, "Shit."
That's how it happens.
You know what
I'm gonna put you on one. When you use it, look up a song called "Style," Taylor Swift's "Style" from the 1989 album. Joey, I just put you on, baby. You're gonna love it.
Okay.
I love it. Joey Porter or Swifty, man. Thank you.
Now how did that what? How did that just happen? I'm a Swifty now?
Thank you for joining us, Joey, bro. It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
I appreciate it.